Hello and welcome to the IPF World Classic and Equip Bench Press Championships. Presented by Eleiko and SBD, we are live from Almaty, Kazakhstan. I'm Jo Whiteley. It is my privilege and pleasure to be here for the Bench Press World Championships. We're on day 6 of the competition. This is the second session of the day, the Men's M2 Classic. We have one more session left today, and that will be the M1s at 4 p.m. We have one group lifting on the platform today. Everyone's an M2. And we have the 93 kilo, 105 kilo, 120 and 120 plus. So all the heavyweight categories. And you have the running order on your screen at the moment. And we are about to get underway in Almaty. We're being led out today by Deepak Srinath Sharma. He's in the 120 plus class, opening his bench with 75 kilos. Deepak is from India. He's been competing for 14 years. That's a good lift for Deepak. He is on the board. Next up we have Kai Vesenius for the second time in this competition. He's in the 105s and he's going to open with 120. Three white lights and he's on the board. Next up, Rustam Rezabayev. He's in the 93 kilo class. These are all M2 lifters, so all between 50 and 59. Opening his account with 130. And that was a difficult opener. I wonder if it was just nerves. And it's a very hot day here in Almaty. So maybe he was just feeling the environmental conditions. Next up we have Olim Sanakulov from Uzbekistan. He's in the supers and he's going to open with 130. very easy, very fast. Sergei Menchenin next from Kazakhstan. Has the advantage, hasn't had to travel as far as everyone else. And he's going to open with 135. Somewhat narrow grip, makes it more tricep dominant. Nice easy opener. Hermanus Debir from South Africa is out next in the 120s, opening with 140 kilos. And he made light work of that.
3 wide lines, good lift for Hermanus.
Great lift for Hermanus. And we have Darren Ball from Great Britain coming out next. He's in the 120s and he's going to open with 150 kilos. He's at his first international. He's not been competing for many years. Current best is 162.5. Little bit of work to do, didn't give him too much trouble. And he's on the board. Kept his position very well. Thomas Kramer next from Germany for 155. He's in the 105s. Easy opener.
Good lift, 3 wide lines for Kramer at 155. 170 on the bar. Jan Kuhl, Germany.
Jan Kuhl out next from Germany. Big team from Germany this year. He's opening with 170 kilos. Last lifter out in the 93s. If we look at the graphic down there, we can see in the top left he's a 93 kilo M2. The grey bar at the top will tell you where he's ranked at the moment and whether this lift will move him up or down. And then right at the bottom you'll see his attempts as a populate as we go through the competition. Well, that didn't look super easy.
3 wide lines, good lift for Kuhl at 170. Same weight remains on the bar. Yevgeny Yefedov, Kazakhstan.
Evgeny Nefedov from Kazakhstan is out next. And he is also opening at 170. There's a few lifters taking this weight. Looked a little bit loose on the chest, but it didn't give him any trouble at all.
Next weight on the bar remains at 170, Murat Yainavarov, Kazakhstan.
Murat Jatabarov from Kazakhstan is going to come out now for 170. Getting a little bit of work to do. Maybe a tiny bit harder than you'd want your opener to look. Nevertheless, it's a good lift and he's on the board. Still at 170 now for John Crane. That's a high rack position. Can that be right?
Bars loaded, 170 kilos, John Crane.
He must have very long arms indeed. I think he's won the rack height competition at this championships. That still looks very high to me. And that stuck a little bit on the way up. 2 to 1 is a good lift.
177.5 on the bar, Tesku Ichinoro.
His feet did move a little bit, but you're allowed to move them laterally. They just must not lift off the floor. Tesku Ichinorov from Mongolia. He is the equipped world champion. He lifted earlier in the week. And he benched 242.5 equipped. What can he do raw? First up, he's going to attempt 177.5. And this will give him a decent lead in the 105s. He's on the board and he is at the top of the table.
Yaroslav Shukal, Czechia. Bars loaded for Shukal.
Here is Yaroslav Shokal, Czechia. He took the bronze medal in the Open, in the equipped competition. I was a bit confused as why I couldn't find him in the Masters, but he lifted as an Open. And he took a world record of, a Masters 2 world record of 322.5. But that was 180.
Bar is loaded, 190 kilos. Hassan Koik.
Hassan Koik from Lebanon. Just popped up into the M2s this year. He's in the 120s and he's opening with 190 kilos. That's a good lift.
190 on the bar now, Patrick Barker. US Virgin
Sinks into the chest quite a lot. That's not against the rules as long as you don't sink further after the start command.
190 kilos, Patrick Barker, US Virgin Islands.
And we have Patrick Barger out next, USVI. For the same weight, 190. He is lighter than Kike. Bit of a chat with the platform crew about where he wants his handoff to be. With a lifter with very long arms, bar has to travel quite a long way, but travel it does. That is 3 white lights and a good lift for Patrick.
190, 192.5, Janos Chana, Hungary.
Hungary's Janos Cerna, equipped world champion. Going to try and see if he can do the double. Opening with 192.5.
2.5 kilos, Chana, Hungary.
Slow and steady. He is now leading the way in the 120s.
200 kilos on the bar now, Konstantin Davydenko, Kazakhstan.
And we go up to 200 kilos now for Konstantin Demidenko, Kazakhstan. My notes here say that his current best is 190. It's a brave man that opens 10 kilos above his PB. Let's hope it goes well for him. That is a strong press.
202.5 kilos on the bar now. Joe Diva, USA, last lift in round 1.
One more lift in the supers, and that is equipped world champion Joe Dibbett.
Bars loaded, 202.5 kilos. Joe Diva, USA.
202.5. Another strong opener. Everyone is on the board.
202.5 kilos. We are into round 2. Everyone has their first attempt in, so the game is off.
There are the standings as we go into round 2. Everyone is on the board. Battle commenced.
Bars loaded, 80 kilos for Sharma, India.
Here is Deepak Srinath Sharma. Open with 75, he's gone up to 80. Good lift.
125 kilos on the bar now. Vasenius, Kai Vasenius, Finland. Bars loaded, 125 kilos.
Kai Vasenius for 125. Nice looking second attempt there for Kai.
125 kilos, 135 on the bar. Rustam Yusalayev, Kazakhstan.
Rustam Mirzabayev,
Bars loaded, 135 kilos.
home nation lifter. Gone up 5 kilos. This won't move him ahead of his teammate because he's heavier. And that's a tough one. He pushes through it. And that's a good lift.
145 next weight on the bar. Sergei Nechayev, Kazakhstan. Bars loaded, 145 kilos. Sergei Nechayev, Kazakhstan.
Sergei Menchenin from Kazakhstan is out next, also in the 93s. He's a little way behind first place man. He's looking to push out ahead of his teammate. And he has done so, extended his lead by 10 kilos there.
Everyone likes to mention. Next weight on the bar, 150 kilos. Oleg Sanakulov, Uzbekistan. Bars loaded, 150 kilos. Oleg Sanakulov, Uzbekistan.
Here's Olim Sanakulov, Uzbekistan, for 150 kilos. Very nice second attempt. That was a 20 kilo increase on his opener too.
152.5 kilos for Hermanos de Beer, South Africa. Bars loaded, 152.5 kilos. Hermanos de Beer, South Africa.
And here is Hermanos de Beer for his second attempt. He's gone up quite a chunky 12.5. 152.5. This will be a small PB for him. Little bit of work to do. It looks like a well-judged second attempt. I wouldn't expect him to take such a big increase next time, maybe another 5. And here we have Darren Ball coming out next for 160. Gone up 10 kilos.
Bar is loaded, 160 kilos for Darren Ball, Great Britain.
This is just a touch under his current best of 162.5. And that's a tough one. He is showing some grit and determination to push that through. He's got it to the top, but it's no lift. I think his butt may have come off, so if we see that back from the replay.
165 on the bar now for Thomas Kramer, Germany.
Oh no, his feet were up. That was it. His
165 kilos.
dancing feet. He had a little bit of lateral movement, but he definitely lifted his heels up there. Okay, here we go. We have Thomas Kramer from Germany. For 165.
Sorry, no lift.
2-1 in a bad way. 2-1, no lift. They are yellow card failures, which might be a number of things. So if we... his butt's up. Yeah. But Cam takes no prisoners.
South Africa.
Your feet must remain flat on the floor. Your butt must remain on the bench. And your head needs to stay down as well. So here's John Crane. For 175. He had a bit of a stick halfway up on his opener. So he's taken quite a modest jump, but this will move him ahead of the Kazakhstani lifter into 4th place. And I'm not sure if his butt came up there. Let's see what the referees think. I think it did. So if we get a replay back from that. He knew it himself. He gestured to the referee. Yeah, miles off.
177.5 kilos. Jan Kuhl, Germany. Bar is loaded. 177.5.
Here's Jan Kuhl from Germany for 177.5. It swung back very early towards his face, but he's shown real grit and determination to drive that through. 3 white lights. He got the lift. I don't think he's got much more in the tank though.
Bars loaded. 177.5 kilos.
Yeah, pushed back very early, flared, and it was just right on the very limit of strength, I think. Same weight for Yevgeny Nefedov, Kazakhstan. This will move him into 1st place as he is 500 grams lighter than the Mongolian lifter. Not super easy. 2-1, a good lift. So he moves into the lead.
Mongolia.
But here is Tesku Ichinarov looking to take that place back with 180. Nice second attempt. That was only 2.5 kilos above his opener. I think 2 reasons for that. I think that was about right for a second attempt, but also it's not about putting a big PB up on the platform. It's about winning. So he's playing a smart game. He's under real pressure from Nefedov. So he's just going to try and stay ahead. Murat Jaytabarov from Kazakhstan next with 180.
call, loaders, well caught.
No lift for Jatabarov.
190 goes on the bar now for Yaroslav Shukal, Czechia.
I don't think there's necessarily technical errors there. It just looked a bit too heavy.
Bar is loaded. 190 kilos, Yaroslav Shukal, Czechia.
Yaroslav Shokal next. For 190. He's used up 20 seconds already. Is he going to come out?
Maybe Shukal is coming out.
We are not certain whether he's coming out or not.
30 seconds.
Okay, we have 30 seconds on the clock. It looks like he isn't. So we are running the clock now. It's a good opportunity to thank our sponsors, Eleiko, who make the best platform equipment in the world, including the bars, plates, platform and rack you see before you. And SBD, the apparel company relied upon by strength athletes around the world, who have provided the platform crew with their apparel today. And there is a timeout and no lift for Yaroslav Shokal. I'm not quite sure what's happened there. Maybe he's having an extra rest and he's going to come out for a big lift for his third. Hassan Quake, Lebanon. Looking for 197.5 to move into first place.
Bars loaded. 197.5 kilos for Quick.
And it looks right on the ragged edge. Has he moved into the lead? He has, 2-1.
197.5 on the bar now. Patrick Barger, US Virgin Islands.
Couldn't quite spot what the one red light was for there.
Bars loaded. 197.5 kilos. Patrick Barger.
We have Patrick Barger out next. Gone up 7.5 from his opener, 197.5. This will move him ahead, as he is quite light in the 120s, 108.7 he weighed in today. That looked like it was going to stall out for a moment, but he managed to get it moving again, and it went all the way to lockout. 3 white lights, he moves into the lead. However, here comes Janos Cherna with 200. This to move into the lead. And there he goes, he is back in front. No, he isn't. No, he isn't. The side referees gave him red cards. They gave him red lights. It was a yellow card infraction. And it was butt lift. By a mile. Wow. That was a shocker. So Cherna stays in third place with Barger leading the 120s. 2 more lifts in this round, both super heavyweights. This is Konstantin Demidenko for 215. This will move ahead of the American lifter. Controlled descent, and that looked great. He's got more in the tank there for sure. And this is a man with whose PB just 20 minutes ago was 190 kilos. Well, he has added at least 25 kilos to that today. However, here's Joe Dibbert to respond and move ahead with 217 and a half.
217.5 kilos, Joe Dibbert, USA.
He's the lighter lifter, so he could just... he's the lighter lifter, so all he needs to do is match Demidenko. However, he has the lower lot number. So if he put the same weight on the bar, he would have to go first. Well, so he will not move ahead. He will stay in second place for now. So if you watch that back, I think he pressed a little early as well. I couldn't really spot any technical errors there. But sometimes they're not really visible from the outside. You might know what he did wrong and come back and absolutely smoke that this time. So there are the standings as we go into round 3. Deepak Srinasharma with 85 kilos. That's a good lift. And he takes 5th place. Kai Vasenius now for 130.
Bar is loaded. 130 kilos. Kai Vasenius, Finland.
Can't quite catch 3rd place man. Can't quite get his toe on the podium there. But 4th place at a World Championship is a phenomenal achievement. I think he got that all the way to the top and the referees agree. 4th place for Kai Vasenius. Now we have Rustam Mirzabayev.
140 kilos, Mirzabayev.
He's in 3rd place. He can't now improve on that. But this will be a 5 kilo PB. I think the spotter took that. However, he did have his head right off the bench, so I'll be interested to see what happens now.
That is no lift for Mirzabayev.
I see no movement from the jury.
Now to 150 kilos for Sergei.
So that was no lift. Finishes with the bronze medal and 135. Now we have Sergei Menshinin from Kazakhstan for 150. He is assured of the silver medal. He cannot move up to gold. The 93s are already sorted out for placings. Good lift. 3 for 3 and a silver medal for Menchenin. Hermanus de Beer from South Africa is coming out next for 160. This will be a massive PB for him. He got a 2.5 kilo PB on his second. So going home with a 10 kilo best on your bench press is well worth having. And what a shame, he's fought it to a standstill and it just will not go any further. That leaves him with a best of 152.5 and 6th place.
60 kilos. Next weight on the bar, 160 for Darren Ball, Great Britain.
That looked like, oh, it was so close. Couldn't quite get it moving again though. So here comes Darren Ball, looking to move ahead with 160.
Come on, Darren, this time, easy weight, come on.
He pressed the weight last time, but his feet were up, and you must keep your feet flat on the floor. If he gets this, he moves ahead of the South African. And I think he has. 160 kilos for Darren Ball of Great Britain. Finishes in 6th place. He was looking a bit rueful as he left the platform, having missed his second and got it on his third. But I think he walked away with every kilo he was capable of on the day, and that's all you can ever ask. Olim Sanakulov from Uzbekistan is now coming out for 160. Taking some quite big jumps. He went from 130 to 150. He's added another 10. Oh no, no. His pec's gone.
Is he okay?
Sorry to see that.
Referees, your votes, please. Clearly it's over, but can you put your votes in, please? Thank you.
Okay, we're just going to make sure the lifter's okay and give him some assistance if we can.
80 kilos for Jan Kool.
The next lifter out will be Jan Kool.
Okay, give a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Hope he's all right. Technical controllers escorting him off the platform. Hope he's secretly looking after him.
And Jan is coming out for 180. Jan is already world champion. He cannot be beaten now. His second lift looked absolutely on the limit. Maybe if he can hit it just right, he can squeeze another 2.5 out. Well, that was a valiant fight, but I thought on his second he didn't really have any more. Nevertheless, he takes the gold medal.
180 for Thomas Kramer of Germany. This will get him provisional gold medal position.
Okay, we have a real fight now in the 105s. First out, Thomas Kramer. He's coming out for 180. Now, he opened with 155, but he missed 165. And he's still put another 15 kilos on it to move into first. But he's in bronze medal position. No one can take that bronze away. He has got nothing to lose. And he has made a better attempt at that than I ever expected. I think there was some movement through the body, but he's got it. 2-1, he's got it. He moves into the lead. That just goes to show that I don't know what I'm talking about. That was a great effort. But here comes Yevgeny Nefedov from Kazakhstan to take that place back. He's 250 grams lighter. He must have just missed one slice of toast. Surely he's coming out for, yes, here he comes, here he comes. He was successful with 177.5. So this will move him ahead of the German, if he gets it. Now he's got it, but his head was off the bench.
So, 3-1 lines of the win for Nefedov, provisional gold.
And he moves ahead.
Next weight on the bar. Remains at 180 for Burak Yaitabarov. This is in the 120 kilo class.
So here's Murat Jaitabarov. We've just wandered into the 120s for a while. We'll come back to the fight in the 105s in just a moment. First we have Murat Jaitabarov. Missed this for his second. He's going to have another try at it. This is to, he can't move onto the podium, but he's going to want to defend against John Crane. Now, I didn't hear a ref's command there, and I don't think he gave one. So that is no lift. Leaves him with the best of 170 and currently sitting in fourth. No, I'm saying John Crane, but the name that's come up is Crane John, so maybe I've got that the wrong way around, or maybe the score sheet has, I'm not sure. So his lifts haven't looked super easy from the start. His 170 stuck a little bit, and his 175, his butt came up, that's right. He made the lift, but he did not manage to keep his butt down. So he is having a flyer on 182.5 to try and move up to fourth. And that just hit the wall, would not go any further. Leaves him with the best of 170 and fifth place.
Sorry, no lift. 185 on the bar now. Tesku Ichimaro. This will get him the gold medal if successful.
Just a little bit too heavy today.
Lifter from Mongolia.
Tesku Ichinorov is, we're back in the 105s. This is the final lift in the 105s. And this is to move from, oh, you know, he doesn't need 185. He could do 182.5 and still win. I hope this doesn't come back to bite him. That seems like an odd decision. Usually you would want to just secure the win. Nevertheless, here we are with 185 on the bar to move into gold medal position. And that looked good. And it was good. So Ichinorov is the double world champion, Nefedov in second, and Kramer in third. Okay, the next three lifts will decide the podium order in the 120s. We have the podium occupants, who will be Berger, Kwak and Cherner. We don't know what order they will be in. First out, Hassan Kwak, Lebanon. All the lifters have taken conservative jumps for their third because I just saw Barger put a change in. You are allowed 2 changes on your third bench in single lift bench, just as you would be on deadlifts in the 3 lift comp. No, not quite, not quite. So Kuwait cannot do better than silver. However, his silver is not safe. Now we have Janos Cherny. Janos is unbeaten the Classic World Championships since 2018, I think. 2018. So will he be beaten today? 200 just looked too heavy. I've seen a change go in. It's a change for Cherner. What's he going to change to? Is he going to come down to 200?
202.5 kilos, Janos Cherner, Hungary, provisional gold.
So here we go, 202.5 on the bar. He missed 200. Gone up just a little bit. I think it's a little bit of brinksmanship with the USVI lifter, trying to push him into attempting a weight he can't do. But Barger is the lighter lifter, and he has the higher lot number. So if Cherner does get this, Barger can just match him. Well, it's gone. It's gone. What do the referees think? 2-1. It's a good lift. He's in the lead. The unbeaten Classic World Champion, Janos Cherner, is in the lead. Now, I'd expect Barger to go down to 202.5 now, and here comes the change.
202.5.
That's all he needs. You don't get any extra points or extra medals for doing extra weight. The game is about winning.
202.5 kilos for Patrick Barger, US Virgin Islands. This is to beat Cherner.
Is he going to be the first man in years to beat Cherner at the Classic bench?
For Patrick Barger, US Virgin Islands, for the world title.
Gold medal on the line. And his butts up, he can't do it, it has ground to a halt. Cherner remains unbeaten, Barger is in second. Best of 197.5. You find the butt does come off when the weight's too heavy, as the body tries to use as much leg drive as possible to help the bar up. Bench press is not an arm exercise, it's a whole body compound movement. Here we go, equipped world champion Joe Dibbett. He missed 217.5 last time. Here he is for it again to move ahead of Demidenko. And that's it. It's all over for Joe Dibbett. He will have to be happy with the best of 202.5 and the silver medal. So we have a change coming in now from Demidenko. He had 227.5. He's gone up. He has been freed up. He no longer has to defend against the American. He's going to take another 15 kilo jump. Seems ambitious.
Just to prove a point. The bar is loaded. 230 kilos, Konstantin Demidenko. Davai, Kazakhstan, get behind your boy.
230 on the bar. He's already world champion. Cannot have his gold medal taken away. I can see, I keep looking down at his bench press PB of 190 and thinking this is crazy. He jumped that, definitely jumped it. And that's no lift. Leaves him with best of 215, but he does walk away the super heavyweight world champion. Bum was up from the start. I think that was just a bit too heavy. So here we have the results for you in the 93 kilo class. It's Cool from Menchenin from Mirzabayev. In the 105s, it's Ichinarov from Nefediev from Kramer. And in the 120s, Cherner from Barger from Kwek. And in the super heavyweights, Demidenko from Dibbert from Shokal. We have the medal ceremony coming up next, but we are not done yet for today. We have one more session. 4 p.m. local time will be the Masters 1 men. Hope you'll join us for that.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to crown the world champions. Can we have the first group, please? So, 93 kilo Masters 2 category, taking the bronze medal with 135 kilos from Kazakhstan, Rustam Mirzabayev. Medals presented by Robert Keller and Farshid Soltani. $150 kilos for the silver medal goes to Kazakhstan's Sergei Menshenin. And your new 93 kilo Masters 2 world champion with 177.5 kilos from Germany, Jan Kuhl. Gentlemen, if you could face forward throughout the medal ceremony, please. Ladies and gentlemen, please be upstanding for the national anthem of Germany. Thank you, gentlemen. Great job. And now we move to the next category, 105 kilo Masters 2. In bronze medal position, this is a really close class with 180 kilos from Germany, Thomas Kremer. Taking the silver medal, also with 180 kilos, from Kazakhstan, Yevgeny Neferov. And your new Masters 2 105 kilo world champion with 185 kilos from Mongolia, Pesku Ichidorov. Face forward, please, gentlemen, throughout the medal ceremony. And ladies and gentlemen, please be upstanding for the national anthem of Mongolia. Well done, gentlemen. Great job. Thank you. And now, Masters 2 120 kilo class. Again, really close. In bronze medal position with 197.5 kilos from Lebanon, Hassan Quick. Taking the silver medal, also with 197.5 kilos from US Virgin Islands, Patrick Barger. And your new Masters 2 120 kilo world champion with 202.5 kilos from Hungary, Janos Černá. Face forward, gentlemen, please. While we play the national anthem, please be upstanding for the national anthem of Hungary. Thank you, gentlemen. And finally, thank you, gentlemen. Well done, guys. Thank you. Make way for the supers. You don't want to stand in their way. In bronze medal position with 180 kilos from Czechia, Jaroslav Šukal. Taking the silver medal with 202.5 kilos from USA, Joe Diebert. And your new Masters 2 Super Heavyweight World Champion with 215 kilos from Kazakhstan, Konstantin Davydenko. Great job, gentlemen. Again, make sure you face forward. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise to the national anthem of Kazakhstan. Great job, gentlemen. Great job. Thank you, gentlemen. If you can return to your places, the music maestro, please. Ladies and gentlemen, give these guys a round of applause as they follow Igor from the stage.